Get out to
No,
Moki.
different guy.
Yeah, my
This is the same pool, but in loser's side.
my Japanese hotel was a bit of a blow up. Speaking about Gedao Tomoki EX, not to be confused with regular Gedao. I booked at so the Prince is a chain of Japanese hotels. I went to a plaza that had 5 Prince hotels. So
Okay.
Grand Prince, New Takanawa, Grand Prince, not New Takanawa,
Okay.
Grand Prince Sakura, Grand Prince, and then just like a regular, like not Grand Prince.
Yeah.
Which I was like, I feel bad for those guys. Like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was like
Second
no,
rate.
no indoor bathroom, or who knows? Maybe no Japanese breakfast. But they looked at me like, you're a fool. How could you have possibly checked into the wrong Grand Prince hotel? I was like, there are 4 literally on this block. But yeah, so distinguishing, getting the details right, very important.
You got Nikali and you got Zangief. I felt that it was tough at times, this matchup for Zangief.
For Zangief, yeah, they can't possibly be Nikali. I mean, it does. I think it does make Nikali play a tiny bit differently, but not. Yeah, not enough.
Yeah, he can't sort of jump wildly in the same way. He can't pressure in quite the same way, but he controls space quite well, and his movement's very strong.
Yeah, and he can harass again, right? The V skill.
Everybody can pressure Zangief, but you got to do it in a little bit of a different way.
Yeah.
But it definitely does still work, and it's important to do.
Nikali's,
oh no.
Okay, yeah, that looked pretty hungry. Okay.
Reset? Yes!
Yeah.
Oh man, after having seen that running bear grab, for sure there was a reset coming. EX?
Yeah. Nice call out. Well, I'm happy he's at least making Kuroki actually really play.
Kuroki with that movement, all of a sudden in and out.
Tomoki looking very hungry here, though.
In and out.
And that's the thing. Every time you parry one of those ground pounds, I feel like you're not really at a frame advantage, and you're still thinking about it. And I feel like that was really nice pickup by Kuroki to like capitalize on that sort of mental focus that you can generate in Zangief.
Blocking there, blocking again, and he jumped perfectly nice.
Good sequence, but very composed from Kuroki.
All right, Kuroki's gonna have to look for these dashes and check them a little bit more.
Yeah, I was like, anytime you can get Zangief parrying like that, like I feel like you're winning, even if you're in position to get hit. Nice fierce timing.
Escape was proper.
Although I think every single what's it gonna be?
Can he block in time?
Yes,
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
tough times for Kuroki. A lot of meter lost. And then
regular DP?
Not in. Oh, he's in trigger. Okay, fair enough. But
still,
blocking was get out to Moki EX.
I think he had pretty much sort of decided that round was over at that point. Like, it's another mistake. I feel like when players can show, it's a chance to show big mental fortitude if you can not fall into that trap, but almost everybody does.
Boy, what a change from that first round where Kuroki looked like he was so composed.
Yeah, it seems like ever since that errant super, it's been really downhill.
Got to settle himself a little bit here. Looking better now, a little bit slower.
But again, that dash comes again, as you talked about, like, not challenged.
There's the link.
Right for it.
He has trigger as well.
Wow.
At that range, you don't think of Geef as being able to hit you credibly, but there it is.
Yeah, well, it definitely surprised me. And that's, the timing on that, you can't jump out of that. That's right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Right.
You're doing anything.
He doesn't get much out of it.
Sure. It's a round closer. It's kind of like equivalent of like an overhead. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I'm laughing at it like, oh, what a bad idea. I'm like, honestly, that would have worked on me. And it did work on Kuroki. Game 1.
Yeah, again, big change in that last round compared to the first round. Even the running bear grab works now, which did not at the start.
And I gotta say, it looked like Kuroki's brain too. Like that was really what let him down. He made some crazy calls in that second round that did not go his way.
Excellent backdash. I was just gonna say I would look for EX in that situation because Kuroki has been in a bad spot, and you can see he wanted to panic out of there.
Showing a lot more composure.
Okay. Staying in.
Yeah, he is not.
Oh, hold on!
So smart. Why with the overhead?
One more reset.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, is
it going to be it? That should be. No. Oh,
got him.
Again.
Jeez, what a comeback.
What's he? I don't know what the idea there was.
Maybe jumping? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't a counter hit. It was just a low.
No, it was just pure. Okay. Kuroki, again, like snatching defeat from jaws of victory.
Yeah, it seems like it.
It was all that crazy overhead, like punishable.
Not a thing that needed to happen at the time, unfortunately, for him. Get out, move forward. He's got the corner for himself. Boy, he looks really strong right now.
Straight into
no!
it.
Oh,
That was like,
boy.
it looked a little slow, but yeah, that's really
that's it. No,
not a good look.
Down jab doesn't work. Never mind. But it all worked out there for Godao. Kumoki EX.
Always happy to see Zangief marching forward, as he will, but sad to see Kuroki sort of collapse.
Yeah,
it's very swingy.
Really went downhill in that first round. Again, I liked it a lot. I thought he looked good on defense. He made a lot of the right calls. He moved forward and back in really well.
Yeah.
And just as that set went on, he seemed caged at the end there.
Even the round where, he ended up losing it on the overhead that got parried. He didn't have to go for that. He was playing super clean, super well, getting everything he was looking for. And I see this all the time where you see strong players making good choices, playing nice, clean Street Fighter, and then decide the last minute, like, I'm going to do something crazy. And it's just like, nope, don't do that. Like, just keep it that thing that you were doing that's working.
Right, yeah.
Stick with that until the other guy forces you to stop.
I'm with you.
And it wasn't like he was doing some corny gimmick like over and over. He was just playing clean.
Yeah. Well, unfortunate for him. That was loser's side, so he's out of the tournament.
Yeah. Sorry to see him go.
Yeah. Now we have Pool BS8, losers finals. Amor from Japan lost to GamerB in winners finals, so GamerB moves on versus Nekarino.
Cool.
Amor and Nekarino.
Amor representing the sort of surprising, I don't have the full story on this, but the Francophilia of Japan. Like, Japan loves the French, and I think it's sort of a mutual appreciation society. And again, for anybody that's, I don't know, I'm probably not talking to anybody that's here in Japan for the first time because they're in this room, but yeah, check out the Japanese version of French cooking, specifically the pastries. It's like,
okay,
I'm doing it again, David.
You got it. I give you permission.
I can't do it. Like, I'll have to
you had it. You were
it.
doing great. You were
when
doing
I'm
great.
feeling it. Like
oh, the glass! No, it's too high.
I'm injured. All right, I'll work on it.
You know, I didn't realize before I came here that there is a lot of foreign food. There's French food, Italian food.
Yeah.
There was a kebab place. There's a lot of
more
different
suspect.
stuff.
There is. So
I heard that was good. We didn't have it.
Okay, I can't speak to the kebab. I will say, stay away from your Japanese Mexican food. It's
okay.
It is it's its own thing. Like it's the French. The version of French food, they do a little lighter, a little less sugar, a little less cream. So it's sort of a lighter, fluffier version of French, but the pastries, fantastic.
Okay, I'll try it out.
Yeah, highly recommended. Italian food for Japan is also slightly its own version of it.
Yeah, like I mean, every country has its own version of different cuisines.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not saying anything interesting there. The French, I feel like, is super strong.
Okay,
it's like
cool.
Maybe better than, I don't want to say better than regular French food, but a spin worth your time. The Mexican, I'd say, maybe not worth your time if you're a Mexican food aficionado.
Yeah, well, I've only found a couple places in the world that I think have really strong Mexican food. Countries, I mean.
Yeah.
And they're basically all in the Western Hemisphere so far. So.
Like
in Belgium, I had Mexican food one time. Yeah.
Good?
They literally took a crepe and put some meat on it. It was a crepe. It was a crepe stuff.
Yeah.
It was a crepe.
That's okay. So you'd be ready for Japanese Mexican food then, where it's like, oh, you want rice with that food? How about white rice instead of beans? How about soybeans?
Okay. Amor versus Nekarino. So we have Ryu with V-Trigger 1, Nakali V-Trigger 2.
Well, but still,
he did get better.
May God be with you. With it's hard for me not to pull for Ryu.
Yeah.
Ryu's like right close to my heart, and he's opening with some. Oh, had a little more of a chance, and low forward now basically works. Like
that's better,
fireballs.
right? Yeah, fireballs are a little bit better. Low forward, a little bit better.
Clean DP there. Just pulled him right out of the air. And I like the range Nakali's playing from here.
Right in there immediately.
And he wanted it again. But he ate a jab, challenged the dash.
Amor needs his comeback. Yeah,
Okay.
he was looking for it. Not a ton of damage there. Okay,
No.
yes, Amor.
Out of range for the standing strong.
Looking for a whip punish. Wasn't quite there. A lot of grounded play. All of a sudden, Nectarino with the
Super nice
jump.
jump again. Like, yeah.
Ah, boy.
Not enough to close it out, but
Triggers there again, and he activates.
oh
boy.
that was the chance.
It's hard to see that coming. You know, hard to confirm the
Yeah,
low medium
well,
kick by itself.
That's right.
But, you know. I liked a lot of Nectarino's game. I like the ground from him. I like the jumps. Few though they were, they had big impact.
Okay, speaking of jumps, over a corner carry, and he says, nope, there will be no momentum built here. Oh, no whiff punish.
Yeah, that thing's hanging out there. You gotta get something there.
If you see it hanging out, you gotta hit it. Good pressure.
Corner, yes, he looks for it. Nice.
Oh,
Too early
yeah,
it was
looked
counter
like he
hit.
canceled it.
Super will be there.
Oh boy. No.
Big danger though. Nectarino knows it. No.
Oh.
It's just the crush and mid screen. It doesn't
right,
matter.
Yeah, it's
A little bit of
not
damage,
unsafe,
not much.
but
No, right.
that's cold comfort.
Yeah. But Amor is in this.
Oh, well, okay.
The reset
All right,
worked
yeah.
out, but boy.
Call it a reset. I think it was, again, like just not quite expecting some of those normals to hit.
Yeah.
It's all right. Good presence of mind. He had a game plan. Oh,
Very nice.
Ooh,
Okay.
shimmy.
Okay. Well, not the
That
rest.
was the one he needed.
Chance. Amor, all right. This pressure, this movement is looking good. In there again, yes. Nectarino's
finish.
cornered. He's in trouble. Wants to activate, get some room between him and the corner, but he's right
I like
back
that
there.
choice. Okay.
Really?
Big.
Okay. That's a lot of damage, and it's a setup too.
And yes.
Okay. So Amor ends up really converting on things.
Yeah, he didn't have that round stolen away from him. It was his the whole way. He ate the big fierce into super, but the setup afterwards a little neutered. Going home with a win.
Yeah, I like that game a lot, especially in the latter couple of rounds. So for Nectarino, it's... Oh, boy.
The thing that scares me for Amor here, though, is like he played real clean. And the sort of the gimmicks and setups that he did have didn't actually work out for him. That was sort of the weakest part of his game. So, a little off.
Nectarino with the corner again.
Nectarino's
Where he wants to be.
Very consistent with, okay.
Big damage, big stun.
Oh, but he pushed the
Is
wrong
that
side,
it?
but threw him back in anyway. He's going to close it out.
Yeah. Didn't
Nice
need anything
stuff.
fancy to do so. Yeah, I really like that. So
We're getting
Amor
it
now,
done.
match point.
Oh, go outside of range for the chain combo.
You know, I like Nectarino trying to go back to the jump game because the ground game has been getting solved. I like
Yeah.
Amor, how he's dealt with that. Walking forward well, that low medium kick, fireballs, they've all been really working out. So Nectarino may need to do more jumps, even though he did get anti-air. You got to have both angles.
And that's the other thing is this ground pound game has been a little suspect.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him pull back out after he got challenged, beat up for it in game one, but he's been not pushed completely off of it. And yeah, those have been some of his most questionable choices.
Oh, okay. Amor chose the knockdown rather than getting trigger. Probably still will get trigger.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like he's been making that choice consistently, and that's, I think, one of the options. Ironically, of a 2-bar trigger, people talk about 3 bars as a chance to have more reversals, but I feel like with 2, you still have that confidence you're definitely going to get it this round.
Sure, oh yeah. And he's looking very strong. He only needs that one little toe. That was good enough. So Amor ends up taking it.
Nice stuff.
And that was losers finals of that pool, which means that Amor qualifies from loser side. GamerB already did from winners. So again, we continue to move through on things. A lot of strong players here. Just about every pool had somebody who was a killer. And of course, since we're in the second round, these are all people who were top 2 in their starting pools.
Yep.
There's no slouches here.
Yeah, that's you realize how these pools, I think it's worth actually spending some time on Smash GG to understand how these pools are actually generated. You see, as you see some of the later round pools, like you understand like, okay, these guys are actually really strong.
Yeah.
And have you been spending some time in the arcades, hopefully, or had a chance a little bit to do some of that? Yeah.
We went to Hey Arcade and a couple of others yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you go to the ST machine?
No, I wanted to go see like the temple and castle and stuff.
Okay,
That's like what I would rather do, to be honest.
Play. Yeah. First time mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what, if I were here for a month, then I would like definitely go play video games. But
gotta play the video games. It's a magical experience. But the thing that's actually most exciting about it is you see some of the real strength of Japan, like the bench, as you shall say.
Oh, right.
The top players who travel around from Japan, who a lot of Street Fighter fans are familiar with, your Taquitos, your Daigos, etc., really are at the top of the class. But you realize they're not like epically beyond, like in some cases, some pretty ordinary dudes. People that you've never heard of, just sort of local arcade champs, and walking around and playing in the Japanese arcades, you can see some of the real strength of just sort of normal players.
Yeah.
They're really tough.
I have heard. But it was cool seeing it. They are very impressive, and tons of different games were there.
Yeah.
And even though we were there at probably 1 p.m., right? Like a weird time.
Yeah.
1:30.
On a weekday.
Yeah. There were still plenty of players.
Yeah. Lots of bums.
Still lots of folks. Yeah.
No, God bless it. It's a great joy. And the thing is, it extends well beyond fighting games. Like you see, like, there's the dude who's beaten Final Fight on 1 quarter. And by quarter, of course, I mean 100 yen.
100 yen.
But whatever. More Nakali.
This is Nanai, who we saw earlier.
Exactly.
And he's going to play against Alien 111 from Korea. So for Nanai, it did not go well against, I think it was NL. But he's got another chance.
Yeah, Nanai had the first strong, that opening round that was very strong, and then it was pretty much all downhill for him against NL.
He just, say Alien 111, just beat Nasser from the US.
Cool.
To get into losers finals of the pool.
Haven't seen Nasser yet.
Well, you're not going to see him in tournament. It's over.
See him around.
Punish? Oh, not quite there.
I want to say I like the... Okay, big answer there finally from Alien. And like this has been a very conservative round.
Oh, yeah, I would say, there's not been a lot of craziness either way.
Yeah. Nanai's just been sort of going in with the scissor kicks over and over again, kind of getting away with it. Now Alien...
I think that was a really good recognition by Alien that Nanai wanted, again, big button into activate. We saw Fierce. It was probably something like Fierce, Flames, Activate, right?
That's the plan.
And Alien saw that, so he kept pressing buttons. It was the right call.
Classic sequence. Okay. Shifting up the rhythm a little bit. Got paid off.
Moving well. Nanai striking in.
It's working out so much better. It's stunned, and it really, like, I don't know.
Oh, he shows does not spend bar. Oh, man.
This is one of those times where now you have to think about it.
Oh, no! One was going to do it! Oh, Alien! Oh, boy.
Nanai. Wow. He's like, I'll spend the bar now.
Yes,
I'll spend the bar now. Like, give me the round.
Yeah.
Final round.
I can count on, probably, I don't know, thumbs. What do I have less of? The number of times you should not spend the bar.
Just do it.
Just spend the bar, yeah.
Just do it.
Kugi, if you're out there, that's I can give you your lowest selling shirt of the season. Spend that bar.
Out of there's Nanai. But Alien pressing medium kick in that situation, unusual.
Little
Maybe
drop.
part of why it worked. Save.
Oh.
Alien's in there. He didn't confirm though. He had super.
That should have been it.
It should have been. Can't give Bison a chance. V-trigger Bison is very dangerous.
And slippery.
Yeah, the
Trying
movement's
to
there.
counter poke. Oh,
Down Fierce.
Had it. Okay, he's swinging.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Like it a lot.
Using the time.
Yep, he could see the axe coming out.
Beautiful.
Just do it right there.
The advantage of that freeze. Your mind can tick forward even while the game has stopped.
Necalli wins.
Alien.
That's the worst part about
That's a good
Necalli.
hit.
Does he really need to hold your body up like that? It makes you feel, I don't know. Kind of bums me out.
I'm not a big fan of the character.
I just feel like he's sort of
Round 1.
thematically he's such a wild man, and then in the world of Street Fighter V, he's just kind of to me like kind of the Ryu of this game, where he's just sort of like down the middle, pretty good at everything.
Oh,
Good-
okay,
good
yeah,
at Russian.
gameplay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's definitely a
gameplay-wise,
good character.
He's like the solidly like
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, no, not trying to pressure. Trying to get
Great.
things going. I love the jump.
Got the cross up.
Remember all those scissor kicks we saw before? This time
Yep.
Alien shuts him down.
He's figured it out. Oh, I thought there was a chance for anti-air there.
What is this from Alien? All of a sudden backing off.
Yeah.
Looking for what? Just in and out maybe is the play.
Maybe just realizing he was close enough to like.
Oh,
yeah.
one
That's
more. And oh, he went in! Was hoping for cross-up, but didn't matter. Anti-air. Oh, okay, he was
Tricky move
patient.
from both players. Yeah.
But dashing in at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Nanai goes down to Alien's match point.
I feel like that was the round he needed if he was going to make the difference here. And now this is looking rough. He's not been able to put together a really consistent sequence.
Well, got some damage again. He's been in situations like this. He's had life leads. He's had damage. He's had pressure.
He's getting lots of pieces. He's doing fine
Yeah.
in the sort of the back and forth. Oh, bold backdash. Little punish.
Love the EX in that situation. Then I knew that that was the time to go in, and so Alien said, no way.
Good toss.
Here comes
Holding
the
his
activation.
ground.
Again, he wanted something big first. Not much off of it, though.
Now, and Alien was right there with the jab. Oh, what a tech.
But
Tracks him
following up,
down. Yeah. I'm actually surprised Nanai is as down as he is given some of these scramble situations. But yeah, he's not putting it's not all coming together for him. He's getting little pieces here and there.
yeah, Alien moving forward well. Wow, sweep, okay. Into the corner, just
How
like
many
that.
dashes into the corner was that? Is it 7 dashes?
You lose track.
Oh,
Very interesting idea as a way to get out of there.
good conservatism from Alien, although he still gets tossed.
In the corner, no EX yet. He's not afraid to do it, just didn't think it was the right time.
Needs the whole sequence. But again, good composure.
Oh,
but
boy.
now on
Stun.
the okay. Bet it
course.
all.
Yeah, that was really what it was.
Good throw.
No follow-up!
Oh, that might have been it, but that's going to do it. Nanai back on the board.
It worked out anyway, but that could have been scary for Nanai.
And this is it. Losers bracket action.
Yeah.
So that would have been the end.
Losers
guy
finals of the pool.
Had a privilege to spend a little time with today. Get a chance to learn about. So one more game.
Boy, Alien looks like he's in a tough spot mentally up there on the left side.
I don't feel like he needs to really sort of rethink a lot there. I mean, he
I agree.
got beat by pretty standard sequences, but I feel like his gameplay overall is solid. Yeah.
Sure. Sometimes things go your way.
Yeah, Bison's going to do that to you. Sorry, Vega. I feel like here
Whatever
in Japan,
it is. The dictator.
the dictator, yeah.
Following up well there is Alien. Not too much after possible.
Just maybe switch it up a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm... Yeah, okay.
I love these far jump spaces that Alien gets just exactly when Nanai dashes forward. That's happened 3 or 4 times now.
And I think that's got to be... There it is again. Yeah, he's looking for it again. So you're thinking like, okay, he's going to set up these little ground pound games. So I should be scissor kicking, I should be dashing up, and he's ready for that.
I like it. Both already popped.
Early jump fears. I like the dumbness of that.
Oh, all right, EX, and it worked out.
And
Trying
again,
for
yeah,
tricks.
those cross-ups every time, consistently from Alien, he's challenged that with a jab and gotten the trade that he was hoping for both times.
Every Bison wants to do the cross-up stuff because it's so cool.
That's so neat.
It's super cool.
It feels good.
But everybody knows that every Bison wants that, so you got to set something up first.
You got to try a little harder.
Alien away and back in. One of Necalli's strengths.
Checking for passivity, found it. Not sure why he's getting hit there.
Alien back.
Let's see if he can get him to overcommit. No.
Yeah, he sort of is baiting forward movement out of Nanai by being at that range.
Yeah, but Nanai also not really overcommitting. And I guess he's got the life lead, so fair game. Oh, no.
Yeah, he can hang.
No follow-up.
Well, maybe not now. Got to be worried.
I like the EX choice there. Shut it down.
Oh, he followed in. Okay, I thought he may back up, but no, it's the exact opposite.
Oh, it's just, yeah, it's all random sequence, but like he's just, right. When you have that kind of life advantage, you know you can just keep throwing stuff out, put it together in a loose sequence, and again, match point.
Now for both.
Exactly.
Nanai is still giving in sometimes and dashing forward.
I like it. Okay, right. We've seen. Oh, this is what I've been waiting for. Yes.
Again?
Because that's the passivity. He's tested for it multiple times. I feel like he's found it from Nanai. He is getting hit by these head stomps. I'm not quite sure why.
Maintain the corner. Alien's looking super strong right now. Is that stun?
There
It's going to do it.
Game. I was like, just don't do anything dumb here. Like,
just keep it simple at that point.
You've earned it. You've earned it, and he did. Nice stuff.
Yeah, I really liked that last round for him. I thought that was sort of the culmination of a lot of decisions that he was making offensively.
That's right.
In that moment.
Yeah, and I felt like, again, yeah, he had seen a little bit of that passivity, like not getting challenged, and really, you know, it's hard for Bison to challenge, like in a hard, like really direct in your face kind of way. But he hadn't been cleaning it up with those throws, the command throws, and we saw that over and over again. Good stuff to him.
Definitely.
He earned it.
So, all right, that was losers finals of that pool. We're going to have losers finals of round 2's BS6 now, which is Yuhi Hikari versus Chuck Suzuki. Both from Japan.
Chuck Suzuki.
Chuck
I like
Suzuki.
It. He's got sort of like a little 50s, I don't know.
Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck. It's
Yeah.
like not a name
Not many
you
people
hear.
go by Chuck
no,
nowadays.
No, that's true. You're still getting the Charles, but they're not.
Yeah,
you're more likely to get a Charles than a Chuck.
Yeah.
It's out.
Well, we'll see what he can do. I think, didn't we see Yuki Hikari earlier? I believe we did. Yeah, he was playing against Dogura.
Yes, that's right.
And Dogura beat him to win that pool.
He did,
so
but
now
it was
losers
competitive.
finals.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
It
yeah,
was.
yeah.
So I'm excited to see him back.
Losers finals of the pool. Chuck Suzuki entered this pool in the loser's side. He lost in the first pool that he played.
So theirs, yeah. Previously rejected handshake.
Wow, this was actually the
Closed
very
out.
first match that both of these guys played today. So this is a run back from
Double Jeopardy.
round 1.
They came,
Double
they
Jeopardy.
came all the way back.
Yeah.
Well,
And in that match, Yuki Hikari beat Chuck Suzuki.
oh, that's a tough one.
We'll see what happens now. And meanwhile, they have played a ton of matches. I mean, we're considerably farther into the event than at that point. But sometimes it works out like that.
Yeah, I like the run back. It's always exciting to have a chance to play
Round 1.
somebody you've had experience against before.
Fight.
Chun-Li sticking with the V-Trigger 1. I feel like Chun-Li, ever since she lost her instant air legs, has just been maybe a little too honest for her own good.
Yeah, I like her a lot in Season 3 because of that. Having air legs back to being +4 on hit so that she can get bigger damage combos out of that, I think that's really nice.
Yeah, at the very least, she's going to get paid when it connects.
Yeah. Oh, no!
And that's
Punish
the
back
second
up.
time we've seen a punish opportunity presented by Yuhi Hikari for really no reason. Unforced error.
That said, other than that, he's been doing fine.
No, he's been playing very well, but some holes there.
Yeah.
If Chuck's able to, but Chuck spent a lot of time in the corner, and that's usually how it goes. That's where you find yourself most of the match.
Even in that situation where he got the punish and it was mid-screen again, he was put back into the corner pretty quickly.
Yeah, he never got more than about a quarter of the way out. And again, finds himself there immediately. Tries the most obvious play, doesn't pan out.
Rush.
Ugh.
Wow, really into DP. And Chuck is just caught.
Okay.
Roundhouse worked.
Yeah, but still, look where he is again.
No, you're right.
Oh,
really? This
so
guy?
good.
Come on.
This guy.
Okay. Okay. It's not V-Trigger, so yeah, it didn't kill. Didn't kill.
Okay, well, that's,
But-
again, that's the
Again, he's right back into where he wants to be.
didn't kill his,
No big deal.
right?
Still in very much complete control.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing your mom might tell you, and that's that you're still alive, little buddy.
Yeah, right.
You can
yeah,
do it.
You can do it.
I believe in you. You can't. You didn't. He didn't have the resources. But again, we haven't really seen Chuck show up here yet. He spent all of this time on the back foot.
Yeah, I would really like to have seen him take some time, but I guess, you know, it depends on how it went the first time these guys played. As we said, Yuhi did win. But was it as much of a blow-up? I don't know.
I love that idea of the neutral jump, but he was a little too close. Yui Akali was all over it. Not able to punish that crouching roundhouse.
There's a lot of wishing for Chuck and footsies right there.
Yeah.
It didn't really pan out.
But he knows Chun-Li's going to do any damage, he's going to have to dash up. And Yui Akali's had this normals out into that dash position consistently. Okay, had the shimmy, but dropped it.
Not into much, right? Now, this has to matter. Chuck has to make things work for himself.
Got him.
Stun is close. No EX, nothing. Yes,
There
all
it
right,
was.
Chuck is in there.
He's going to build super, but is he going to spend it?
No.
No.
Oh, boy, I think did he just lose?
Yeah.
Oh, not spent on
Okay.
super, surprise.
Wow, nobody wants to spend the meter.
And so he spent 2.
He saved 1.
Yeah, I guess.
But again, Chuck, what are you doing, bud? Come on.
Yeah, I'm
You're
not
down
sure.
to a guy you've lost already.
I'm not sure his super would have killed if he had done it. Maybe, but I'm not sure. In any case,
Look, I'm
still,
trying to just make it clear that he is wrong. So
I think super would have been a
Yeah.
great choice.
No, I know.
Oh, boy.
And again, could have spent super there to punish that, I think.
Yeah, could have done EX legs, which he instead uses here. Yui pressuring, excellent point of control. It's match point for him. If we're
Here
going to
we
see
go.
Chuck take this, it's got to be a big difference.
Yui Akali's trying to help him out there, but wakes up with a button, doesn't get a chance to go for the stun, and that is going to be the end of Chuck.
There was just so much control out of Yui Akali. It was space control, pressuring was all his control. He caged really well. Even on his own defensive situations, he ended up killing with wake up jab, having guest right, and back roll, quick tech stuff. It just very, very well played by him. But for Chuck, I think there was quite a bit more he could have done.
He was just, spent the whole time in the corner. Didn't really, when we saw the neutral kind of game, we didn't see him really come out with much. He was sort of poking around, but not able to capitalize on a ton.
Yeah, sort of whiffing buttons at range where if maybe Nakali had attacked into, maybe then things would have worked out. But that's not
Totally not what
strong
happened.
footsies in
And
this
then
game.
he, rather than sticking at that range, Chuck himself got frustrated and then did the dashing and ran into Nakali's own normals and then ended up back in the corner with Nakali's great corner push. So, outplayed. What are you going to do?
That's as simple as that, I guess.
I feel like, in that case, the better player definitely won. Looking forward to seeing him move forward.
Yui Akali's only loss is to Dogura, one of the best players in the world. So that was a close one as well.
Exactly.
So he has looked good.
Nakali can get it done.
We're going to have next one coming up. This is going to be Mr. Shinryu, who we saw earlier. Akuma, who played against FChamp.
Looked a little lost in that fight, but also an unusual character and not especially well beloved in Japan. Like, you don't see a ton of Japanese Dhalsim.
It's
you
not
don't
a character
ton
you
of
see
Dhalsim,
very much.
period.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
It's not like there's some other country where it's like
Dhalsim
Central. Yeah.
And FChamp is a very good one.
Oh, yeah.
So now
and unusual.
Gami from Japan is going to be his opponent.
And it looks like both of these guys were given their lumps by FChamp.
That's
So they have that to commiserate over.
Right. Losers finals of the pool. Akuma versus Zangief.
This is actually, I think, a pretty interesting fight. I like this. I mean, you can feel free to disagree.
I think
Zangief is disadvantaged, I would say.
Yeah,
but I like he's got some choices in there.
I feel that it's quite even.
Good.
Yeah. I really like his. I feel like he shuts down some of Akuma's typical approach options.
That's what I love about that match, is that approach. From the air fireball, from a few other kind of places,
exactly.
keeps options, keeps it like, it creates possibility. Like, it's a wide open space in that moment, and that's what's exciting to me about the match. Even though I think, if you both play it kind of lazy and by the numbers, Akuma will take it. I feel like Zangief, if he plays really well, has the chance, especially with the lower life from Akuma, really has the chance, especially with some of the crazy V-Trigger. Oh, well, it's only V-Trigger 1.
V-Trigger 1.
So we won't see any of those super high damage SPDs, but...
Yeah, I think that's the right call in this match. It is a matchup where you do sometimes need to get through Fireball, so I think that's fine. Nice. I love Gami's game so far.
These headbutts have been on point.
Yeah. Grounded control. Oh, okay.
That's exactly what... That was the best thing he could have hoped for.
For sure.
And again,
Mr. Shinryu now pressuring. Gami willing to give it up. No big deal. He's an SPD away from taking this still.
Oh, I like it.
That's kind of what I mean. I feel like a lot of Akuma's regular stuff just gets shut down by Lariat and by V-skill from
That's
Eve.
exactly, yeah. The V-skill especially, like, super interesting place.
There it is with punish. Still an excellent button. Okay, it doesn't combo much anymore,
Sure.
but the button itself is still good.
It's still got that wet blanket kind of effect when you have a life lead like he had there.
no.
Oh boy. Keeps it clean.
Super's on deck.
Oh, I would have loved to see him just super right.
Yes!
Just be like, oh, let's just end this game.
Oh, no, too far. Mr. Shinryu got away. So now the question is, how does Mr. Shinryu make the comeback? I like Akuma as the zoner in this matchup, maybe more accurately as the Footsie's character. But making the comeback, unless if he's there pressuring up close, he can do it. But how to go from mid-screen to that, I think, can be tough.
It's a tough one, and what have we seen from Gami in the last 20 seconds? Nothing but crouch jab.
Hanging out.
Finally got the counter, but then not able to capitalize on the punish opportunity. But Gami correctly realizing the situation. Yeah, it's been nothing but crouch. Literally nothing.
It's excellent patience.
Yeah, and he knows. He's like, okay, you're going to have to solve this puzzle. And right, it's not going to combo anymore, but it's still going to shut down almost everything you can do on the ground.
Oh, no!
Yay.
Yeah,
Yep,
Gami knew it.
Game.
Boy. Excellent control by Gami.
Yeah. And yeah.
Just really never let Akuma get going.
No, and he found a couple of opportunities and then said, okay, I'm shutting this down. Like, we will not be playing funsies. I'm not going to make any reads. I'm not going to. Just going to sit back here and hang out, and you figure it out. And Mr. Shinryu was not able to do it. Wow, now he's open.
Oh, excellent.
Now, does he think this is enough of a lead to get away with his all-jab game?
Right.
Okay, strong. So no.
But still, look at how few times he's jumped. There's one, not anti-air.
And I feel like these fireballs, yeah, let them come. I'll eat these fireballs all day.
The whiff punishes are on point.
Okay.
So for Mr. Shinryu, this range right here, although that could be a strong one for Akuma, it hasn't been working out for him.
No.
But there's got to be some other solution that he finds to making that happen.
He's been certainly not successful in the ground game. Not super aggressive with the ground game. His air game's been shut down by a few areas. Opportunity missed there.
Yeah, this is not something you do against Geef. And Trigger's ready now for Geef.
Well, and he's got that jab on deck. He knows.
Oh, no!
Oh, hit him out of the air, but not a big punish.
Yeah, all Geefs are used to doing down jab still. Got to excise that.
I see you wince. The second jab comes.
It's a bummer, man.
Okay, a little crack.
Oh, no confirm, though!
That was his chance.
Fierce forward, fierce. Gami now needs to make the comeback, and you can see Mr. Shinryu knows that.
Yeah,
his little micro spacings
like,
backwards.
Oh, I got a pile drive ball. I thought it was cute because he was like, look, I have the late lead now.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Advantage, Mr. Shinryu. Oh, no.
Not
Dash
anymore.
up SPD.
Yeah.
Damn it.
He may have been looking too strongly for a jump.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, you should be able to hit those buttons with OS timing, so that's not even really a confirmed. Standing forward. That fresh stuff.
Slowly moving forward is Gami. Already has a life lead. Yeah, he builds it. Look at that. Was that on reaction?
Yep.
Dang.
Queued up.
Super
It's
quick.
Just button presses.
Right.
There's his second jab again. Oh, he had a chance for a little more.
Yeah, it's a little thorn in Goki's side.
Literally death by 1,000 cuts.
Hey, you think of Geef is doing a lot of big damage, but this has largely been on the back of down jab.
No, that's...
Oh, okay, in here now. And if you can pressure it well.
And that, yeah.
All right. Gami still has super.
He just looks comfortable more than anything. Just super comfortable.
And again, Gami's still not jumping wildly. He's walking forward. It's very solid, slow stuff.
Yeah. Was that a counter hit jab? It's the second jab.
Yeah, it was.
There it was.
Walked up and he low blocked it just the last second. Mr. Shinryu. Oh, Gami was too confident.
Actually out of range, perhaps?
He could have dashed up.
Yeah, something for sure.
But he was just too confident in his spot.
And also, he doesn't even seem to be that. I mean, he's just.
Yeah. 10 seconds. What do you think it's going to kill?
Mr. Shinryu is not giving it. Okay.
Oh, hold
that
on.
could have been,
No, but no cancel. Why not?
No.
That's it, super.
No. I'm just going to keep.
Yeah, bummer. That forward fierce in last season, that was advantage on block. This season, it's -2 and that means Gief can super it. So, you know, a couple of errors
Danger
from
plays.
Mr. Shinryu at the end. Kind of just throwing one up, hoping it worked. Forward Fierce leads into damage, hoping that worked, then hoping DP worked.
Yeah, no.
But in either case, not much reason at all for his opponent, for Zangief, to give into that.
There was, I can't think of a single point throughout the entire match where Gami really had anything to worry about. Like, there was not scared. He was just comfortable. Even when the life was close, he was going back to the jab.
Right.
And the biggest thing that really ever was mustered was like some dash up jab or dash up throws to try and crack that defense. You're not going to be a Zangief like that.
Yeah. It was a very nice wall.
Yeah.
Very nice wall by Gami.
And it's comfortable when you're able to do that. So
yeah,
good stuff.
That's a Gief's life. You know, he's oftentimes not like the explosive character that he can be, because he can be that. He can be that. But if things are going as well as they possibly can as Gief, you're just doing a bunch of this.
He slides back in a little
You're just
Honda
doing some
mode.
stance strongs. You know, that's been Gief's life for a long time.
I think it's an honest living.
I like it. I like
do
it.
too. Being able to control the options and sort of like slowly strangle. It's like, go to sleep.
Oh yeah,
Go to
yeah.
sleep.
I'm
Like,
down with it. Yeah.
You're not going to get anything.
When you know my characters tend to be Zangief and Dalsum types, and people always say to me, "Those are such different characters." But there's a real sense in which
That's
the
the way I play
mindset.
'em,
Yeah, the mindset is very similar in some
That's
ways.
right,
Actually, yeah. It's attrition. So we're gonna have Chapu from Japan versus Kosaku from Japan to round things out in this set.
And of course, you are watching EVO Japan 2018, the inaugural
That's right.
EVO in Japan.
Hence the name.
It's clever how they got that.
Oh, they got it.
all cooking.
Oh yeah. So losers finals of the pool.
Zeku. Indeed.
Both of these players lost to Jamsei from the Philippines. Got it. Cool.
Yeah, the Philippines, in my experience, has like these crazy I don't have enough experience to know the scene well, but you see these players that are just like super world class that seem to be like these sort of like just out by themselves. Like, where did you come from? How are you so amazing? But we'll see. So a couple of victims to those Filipino players duking it out.
So Zeku, a character that there seems to be lots of disagreement about. Is he strong? Is he not strong?
Yeah.
He didn't get really any changes in Season 3. He's basically the same guy. He's like jab change, something very minor.
Yeah, some confusing set of V-Trigger 2.
Yeah, he only has one V-Trigger, unfortunately. They didn't give him a second one.
Not yet.
Wow, some big crushes. No, he fell apart. Oh, he just melted.
Saw the Dizzy on deck, decided to bet early, but here's a secret. Everybody bets there. That's exactly the same place everybody bets.
Yeah, there's a little birdie in your head that says nobody does it here.
No,
But they all
guess
do.
what? Everyone does.
Trying to put up a bit of a zone here is Chapu.
I want to believe in Zeku, but yeah, I count me as the unconvinced as yet. But I feel like all the elements are maybe there.
I think he's quite strong myself, but I think that old Zeku is strong, and I'm not sure about young. I'm a little suspect of young.
Yeah, the conversions are, I don't know. I'm excited because I feel like, yes, all the pieces are there. I have not yet seen them composed into a delicious dish.
Oh, working on stun. Does he get something? He did, just in time. Just in time.
And young Zeku.
With young Zeku, yes. I'm wrong.
That's right. Yeah. Who said he can't win a round?
Yeah. Oh no!
That DP just feels so suspect in that. Like, if you're not supposed to DP there, then when? And he did, but yeah, no contact.
Oh, chance. Could have had more. Again.
Wow.
They're coming
So
out
late.
fast and furious now.
And costing bar as well as a lot of life.
Patience by Chapu.
I like the patience. Oh, why?
Well, I'm not sure. I really am not sure.
I don't even on the input side, that shouldn't have been an input error.
No,
like
I don't
he
think
actually
so.
meant to do that, but yeah, no.
This is the 25th
Well, what I think is strong about old Zeku is that I like his zoning, and then I like the fact that almost all of his knockdowns lead into themselves again. Like he gets great frame advantage in a lot of situations.
And that should be, especially, you know, historically in Street Fighter V, that should be the mark of a strong character.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no.
Lets him out early, and that could have been dizzy, but still finds it.
Supposed to do
Another
drop. Chapu has let some go. Oh boy, he's melted before. Will it happen again? He's maybe at risk. No, backing
DP.
off. I like it.
Just wants to
hanging out. Has super.
activation.
Okay. He can go for super chip.
Yeah, he could. It'd be expensive in round 1, but
didn't need it.
Stuff. Chapu's staying alive.
Patience from both. And Kosaku was more patient.
That's the other thing I find challenging about the young-old dichotomy here. It's, to me, especially against a character as hard or as mobile as Necalli, it's hard for me to figure out where Zeku wants to be on the stage. And I feel like Zeku players themselves haven't really shown me consistently that they know where they want to be and are able to abuse that position.
Nice.
Nice, clean DP.
Again, the patience is really paying off.
That's
Got
it.
him. Gonna be match point here for Kosaku.
So Chapu will come into this with a full super bar stocked, but yeah, he's fighting for his life here.
It seems like he prefers to go with with young Zeku.
Yeah, he's been, wow. That's that move where it's so slow. Like, I just don't know who that's supposed to hit.
There are some setups where you get it as a meaty and it can be kind of tricky.
Right.
But if you're just bringing it out in the neutral
play
like that,
yeah, it's just like, okay. Good challenge on the jab.
So he's playing now with old Zeku. Let's see if this does a little bit better for him. I like Kosaku backing off. There's no big reason to challenge there. With Necalli, you have such good in and out movement, it's all right.
Palm strike.
New Zeku, young Zeku, kind of lacks that big defensive tool. Well, with super, he's got it. Not going to come up.
That's the dizzy, and that is game and the end of Chapu and our Zeku. And will be the end of us.
That's right.
We will be heading to break and talk to you guys again soon. It's been my pleasure.
Yeah, man, it's been cool.
David,
yeah.
good to see you in Japan.
Yeah, for sure, bub. All right, guys, we're going to go to a break. Be back in just a bit.